and welcome to the second video of the Libra TMR. In this video, I'll go through the process of how to load and feed through the app. So if we take a look at the LED display emulator, see the weight displayed, it says it's connected. Then you see the tare, the timer, the load, the feed, and then the middle section you'll see the ingredient list, the machine. So that can go through, you can name it however you want. And then it has the pen setup and then the operator. So I've preloaded a ration as well as coordinated with a feed group. So we'll just take it from there as part of just using the normal functionality. So the tare is going to be a temporary 0, so I'd push clear. Don't have any weight on the display, so nothing's going to register at this point. You probably won't ever use this unless you're just basically going to use it as a scale. But for all practical uses, you would probably not use that. The timer you can use. You can see it has an example of minutes that you can set up, hour, and even into seconds if you want. And you go through, put in your time, and then push start. So go ahead and go cancel. So let's start out. Let's say that we have our ration made up, coordinated with our pens. So I just went through, did a example, and built one ration that's going to one pen. And the first step is to push the load key, go new batch in this instance, and then I'll go down, if I were, say, selecting a different one, select my ration, and then make sure that my total weight matches up to, so if I have, say, 10 head, matches up with 40 pounds per head. I'll show you that later as we go through the videos and you can see how it works on the back end. So now I'll push done. And then you can see that we're ready for our first listed ingredient. So I'll go ahead and load the first one up. And then after it loads, you'll see the alfalfa hay hitting it right on. And then you'll see where I'm at in the ration as far as the total there. So when I'm ready for the next ingredient, I'll hit next. Let that compile. And then I'll hit next and I'll be ready for my last ingredient here. So I've successfully loaded, so I'll go ahead and push end. And then comes the time to feed. And so I'll go ahead now and push the feed button. And I'll just switch down. And it'll gradually go down to 0. Then you can see like how much I have left the ration and then how close I got pretty close there. And then when I'm completed with this portion, I'll push end. And now that has been recorded into the system. So from the basic functionality of it, that's how the app works and basically loads and feeds. So in the next video, we'll go ahead and dive a little bit deeper, and then I'll do the same demonstration, but go a little bit further with multiple pens so you can see how that looks. But for this instance, we just want to go through, establish a baseline, and then build from there. Thanks for watching.